What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Gaming Out, episode 67. You know where we at? Episode 67. You know what it is.
What it
Recording this
is.
on 3:24 at 7:20 p.m. We got a fun little change up today. We're gonna talk about our video game hot takes today. So different hot takes. I scoured the internet for different hot takes from different years, from different posts, Reddit, YouTube, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Instagram. So I got a lot of hot takes that we are going to get into and see what these guys have to say. I'm very interested to hear some. And then we have our own hot takes. I have two, and I told these guys to bring one or two if they want to. So let's get started with some intros. D-Lo, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? You know, we back from spring break. We got 9 weeks of school left, 42 days. Episode 6-7. I'm so tired of that, man. I see my kids 10 more times, and I'm at it. They in my face.
Dang.
Wow.
40, dang, you was quicker than me, though.
I've counted down the interactions. I'm so tired. I'd be like, I gotta see you 10 more times, and I'm done. And that's 10 if they not sick, if they ain't go home early, if they ain't get suspended. That's 10 if they there. Yeah, man.
And is this all of them or just certain amount of classes?
So they about the same number. So like kindergarten, I gotta see them 9, and then up every other grade, I gotta see them 10 or 11 more times. So roughly the same.
Okay. BJ, what's good, brother?
Good, man.
Good, man. Great. Lovely. I don't know.
Yes,
You tell me.
Shit, hey. I ain't got no complaints, man. I'm just living. Just living. Got a lot going, got a lot on my plate, man. Got a lot of stuff lined up for the year, so just trying to get it all.
That sounds fun to me, man. Sound like a good time. A good problem to have, you know, if you like doing that stuff.
Yeah. That's for sure.
We're gonna be recording 2 episodes tonight. So I know we did this 2 times, maybe 3, but definitely twice. So you see us the next episode with the same shit on. We gonna have the same shit on, all right? We recorded the same shit two episodes.
We not dirty.
Right. I'm doing well as well, getting ready for the spring break trip. So that's why we're doing 2 episodes, getting out of here to Punta Cana for senior year. I don't think I sent it to y'all, but she just brought in the cap and gown yesterday, brother. I almost cried. Cap and gown is officially here. And I mean, and both y'all, D-Lo seen her grow up through the mic. I mean, he was there when she was little. And I mean, I think she was in 2nd grade when BJ first met her. She was in 1st or 2nd. I remember we all went swimming at the pool. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. Y'all done seen her grow up.
I'm from across the way.
Crazy. So yeah, she brought that in and had a tear to my eye. We got the little senior sign outside the house with the picture, senior. So yeah, man, it's yeah. What y'all been playing, man? Give me a little bit on that. What y'all been playing?
B, you wanna go ahead? Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been on Slay the Spire 2. I think that's probably my most played game since the last time I was on here for sure. Just going through it, vastly improved from I actually went back and played the first one after playing this one for a while, and I don't even think I can even play the first one no more because, I mean, it's very similar, but the change that they made just makes it significantly better. And I'm already I have 55 hours in the game. I have friends that are one of my friends already put 100 hours in the game. It only been out a couple weeks.
Going crazy.
Yeah, we were just talking about him because he got 112 hours in the game already. Yeah, no, it's very good. I was playing it before I just got on the pod, so I mean, I would recommend it. It is in early access right now. For take that. I know some people don't like buying the early access, but it's very good, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with it between now and when the official release of the game.
D-Lo?
Man, I ain't even gonna hold you. I've been stuck on Borderlands. I've been in that game. Maybe I'm trying to get close to finishing. I think for me, I'm trying to get to the point where I left off when I was playtesting it, so I can then go from there. Other than that, I like I said last time we was on here, I think I was attempting Marvel Rivals. I'm not making no progress in that game, man.
I hop on there with you and get my ass beat. I told you I play with you.
But I'm just like, man, look, if I'm gonna try to be good at this game, golly, I ain't trying to have a in the trenches ass score. You know what I'm saying? 0 and 32, and then having to fight back. But I ain't mad at it. We could, you know what I'm saying. We could hop on there one of these sessions.
I mean, like if I get on there, I'm gonna be serious. I ain't even playing no game,
Yeah,
so
I think I gotta get back in the training area and kind of figure out what character I'm gonna roll with. That's really what it is, cause it's too many characters up in that game. Not well,
yeah.
that's not a complaint, but like to try to figure out how to use. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe my what was that one episode we was talking about our senses in the game?
Mm-hmm.
Was up in age, trying to eyes getting slow or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's really what.
I've been playing. I think I told y'all last time I was playing Mini Shoot Adventures, just like an old school looking game. I've been playing that. I think I put 5 hours in, having fun with just a little boss fight. Just going around finding all the unlocks. I just upgraded my ship. This look like a little 2D, just a little pew 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 shooter. That's fun. Recently, finally, it was wild because the last time I played it was February 10th, like one day after my birthday, Dead by Daylight. So I haven't been playing that. Y'all know I stay on that. Haven't been playing that. And then, what else did I jump on? I jumped on Power for a bit. Did I jump on anything else? And then I'm thinking about doing another run with Resident Evil, which is, I had to say that for another episode. But that's my problem with single players games, I think, is all right, I didn't beat it. I paid this money to beat it. Now what? Like at least of Dead by Daylight, I can keep going back to it or whatever. What I'm gonna do with this single player game, I'm only gonna beat it so many times.
People right now speed running the crap out of that game and probably beat it 100 times.
Yeah, they better than me, man. I don't want to keep playing it. I'm having a hard time playing it the second time, and I love the game, but I did just beat Claire Obscura a second time. So let's get to these hot takes, man. It's gonna be a whole episode of hot takes, doing a little something different. We do have some gaming news. Fortnite just laid off like 1,000 people right before this. I just read it. Fortnite just laid out 1,000 people, and they updated their battle pass tiers, so it costs more. They said they're trying to keep up with the times, whatever that means. Xbox is having a little showcase. D-Lo told me about they having something for third party Thursday. So there's some gaming news, but we ain't getting into all that. We getting into these hot takes. Like I said, I done scoured the net. I was doing this for the last couple days. So let's start. Ryan C. I don't know the thread I got it from, but I'm gonna tell you their name and what they say. I ain't gonna start with Ryan C. I'm gonna start with something we just mentioned. 37 says Fortnite is the worst thing that happened to gaming. It made microtransactions seem more acceptable. Now everything costs money on video games. Also ruined COD by making them focus on battle royale games and not prioritizing the regular 6v6. BJ, what you got?
As far as that take,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, microtransactions been around way before Fortnite was even a thing, first of all. So I would like to start there. And I'm about to sit here and defend Fortnite. That's right. I don't know. I'm not gonna say like Fortnite. I don't know how to say this. Like I think that's definitely a bad take. I think that Fortnite has actually been good for gaming in a way that it has kept the youth into gaming. Because I mean, what else are they playing? They playing Fortnite. They playing Minecraft. They playing what Roblox. That's
Mm-hmm.
period. That's it. That's it. And shoot, and really Fortnite, man, it been around for so it's an OG in the game at this point. I
Uh-huh.
remember playing Fortnite freaking OG season 3 with before they even could even have actual characters when they had the off-brand John Wick called the Reaper before they could have actual John Wick in the game. So I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't. I jump on Fortnite every now and again. But yeah, I don't think you could blame Fortnite for microtransactions because that been a thing before Fortnite. Maybe you could blame it for battle passes though. I mean, maybe if you want to. But I kind of thought that battle passes were not. It's you throw a little $10 into a game that you're playing for free, and then you get steady, and then you get free rewards. You don't even have to pay
Yeah.
for it half the time, and you'll get rewards for free. So I don't know. I think that's some bull.
That's a bad take.
I think they just hating. Us older people like to hate on Fortnite because it's cringy, and the kids are all into it, and all the memes that can't come from it and everything. But no, I think Fortnite has actually been good for gaming, and it's doing stuff that we've never seen done before. And yeah, now it has influence with the now all these games want to have all these cameos and stuff in them. I will say that, but that's not even necessarily a bad thing though either. So I don't think any of his complaints are things that are actually bad. So I think that's where I'm at with it. Like he's complaining about stuff that that's actually good for the game, for gaming in general. So I don't know about that one.
D-Lo?
I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and bash Fortnite for doing a great job because I mean, at the end of the day, it's still has a concurrent player base, even on Twitch. Like even I mean, when I first got on Fortnite, I'm not the best Fortnite player, but when I first got on it, that's when they had the building. I was like, okay, this is different. You know what I'm saying? But when they took it out and just made it basically modern PUBG, it's like, well, where you know what I'm saying? Like maybe because there was too many sweats in building or whatever have you. But I feel like Fortnite like is still like BJ said doing what is doing good things for the gaming community. As far as microtransactions, you must be late as hell if you think Fortnite is the start of microtransactions.
Saying.
Now, he did word it by saying making it okay. I mean, Fortnite is still a game where you can play for free. Like you can't do everything, but if you want certain skins like how these kids be wanting them, then you're gonna have to shell out some money. It is what it is. But it's not hindering your playability of the game at any means. Like if I play for free and you pay to play and we both go competitive, that's not gonna change the skill base, the skill level. In no way. Like character looks ain't gonna change the gun output, nothing like that. So I mean, it's not a bad take. I feel like people just hating on it. I mean, my hot take would be Fortnite was probably better when it was building because it made it different. We already had a Royale game.
The building is still there. They just have other modes now where you don't have to build.
But like people, I mean, I get it. People gravitate to a specific mode, but I mean, like, why make a mode that we already have? Like, I feel like building should just be like that. Like, do you think it would have never got as popular if it never had the regular Royale? Like, if it just stayed with building aspect, you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean it was already taken off like just for what it was.
When we talk about games that makes themselves different, like when we say when Andre would say, okay, well we got a new IP, but y'all don't like it because we got 5 other versions of this. Fortnite without building is PUBG.
Yeah.
You drop from an area, you do the same things. The building is what made it hard. You had to find the skill because if I build a whole fort around, you can't get to me for real. Or if I build a maze out in the corner of the map and y'all try to come find me, you can't find me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that made it special because where else could you build in a Royale game? Nothing else unless Minecraft became a shooter.
I mean, yeah. I mean that's definitely true for when it first came out. It was the only game where okay, you shooting and now you could build yourself some cover. Like you don't need cover, you can
Exactly.
just build a
So
wall.
that was a
When
trash hot
people,
take.
I mean, for me, when people start building them 5-star hotels in less than 30 seconds, I was done with the game. I ain't gonna
Crazy.
lie. At that point, I'm like, you got it, bro. I'm not even. I'm just
That's
sitting
them
there shooting from
keyboarders.
behind a
That's
tree.
them keyboarders. That's them PC players. You wasn't doing that on the controller.
I'm just shooting. I'm just shooting from behind a tree, and they building a whole freaking hotel room, bro.
You
I
knock out the
can't.
foundation, you good. So I don't care.
Hey man, they know how to build a. Hey, look, they knew how to build that foundation where you ain't getting through it that easily.
Yeah.
But
So this one guy whose name, I'm gonna say my comment, but the one guy whose name I didn't put down, this was kind of goes with what BJ said and what I'm gonna say. So this was another comment. Fortnite is one of the most important games ever made. If you hate it and receive, Fortnite is one of the most important games ever made, even if you hate it and receive money and received monetization crossovers and live events more than most critically acclaimed games ever would. Games, and I think kind of what BJ was saying, they got the skins, they got all these crossover events, they got the music, the concerts. I think that's cool. No, I might not necessarily play the game, but I think that's just sweet. The battle pass kind of gives you something to work towards. I don't know if they were the first battle pass, but they definitely weren't the first microtransactions, like you guys said. So he's a little wrong on that. Fortnite, I don't know. It don't bother me one way or the other. I don't see, like you said, the old heads. It don't mess me up. And I guess I would be considered an old head, but it don't. Fortnite doesn't bother me at all. Other games that bother me a lot more than Fortnite. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't even think about Fortnite. It doesn't bother me. I like what they do with it. They had the little K-pop Demon Hunters thing on there. That was sweet. I mean, I like the game. I like all the cameos they got in the game. It's fine with me. C-Line, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, what have you guys covered so far?
We just talking about hot takes. That was our first one. We just talked about Fortnite hot takes. Yeah. So this is all this episode is just about hot takes.
What was the Fortnite hot take?
The guy said Fortnite is the worst thing that ever happened in gaming.
That is a take.
What do you got any feeling on that?
I have no feelings on it. I get why people like it. It's a free game. Like it's constantly updating. There's always like more that goes like there's a lot that goes into it and people can afford it and stuff. But, if you want to buy stuff, then that's on you. But like you don't need to buy it to play it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's the worst game. It's just not my kind of game. I'll play it if I have to, but like it's not something that maybe not the worst game. Maybe to me it's a little bit overrated, but maybe it's because like it's just not my kind of game.
Okay.
What
Nothing
about
wrong with
worst
that.
game? I feel like there are worse games out there than Fortnite.
There are.
A lot worse games. I mean, I don't know who said that, but like maybe they need a game a little bit more.
He was more so saying it like ruined like the culture of gaming.
Yeah.
And
How did it ruin the?
well,
I
he
feel
was
like
saying
it helped the culture of gaming.
that's what I said. That's what I said. Like
Right.
he's saying,
Like it brought people it brought people like that don't usually game to game. Like it definitely brought more of the casual gamers. You can come in, come out whenever. Like I feel like it changed the culture, and I don't think it worsened it by any means. That's crazy.
So let's just try not to get too crazy because this could be like a 3-hour episode if we went through. I picked some that were like specifically for some of us and some that we all can talk on. So this could go a long time. So let's just try to, manage our expectations, so we can move on to some other ones. I'm gonna go this one because I know this is something that a lot of people care about.
State your side. State your side.
I'm gonna go to this one because I know this is something a lot of people care about. Pokemon is surviving almost entirely by brand loyalty now. If a new IP is released with the same technical quality and depth of the recent inquiries, it will get destroyed in reviews. Talking about the games.
If a new IP that's not Pokemon with the same mechanics.
He's saying if a new IP released with the same technical, something like that in depth as recent inquiries in the Pokemon series, the game will get destroyed in reviews. He's saying they give Pokemon a pass. This y'all vote. Oh, he said, "Oh yes, go ahead. It's y'all."
I know.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, well, Pokemon. I agree. Pokemon is flying by the nostalgia bait and the legacy that it has built. Now, granted, it has rightfully built said legacy. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It ain't just had trash games and we just pulling it along because we like it because I grew up with it. You know what I'm saying? But to say that the newest IP would get demolished, no, because look at Power World, still up and running, post all the legalities of it, because. And that leads into a hot take I was going to say, but I'll wait. I'm just saying that if a new game came out with similar mechanics to Pokemon, screw a patent. We want this game. You're not making this game, so someone else is going to do it for us. The game would not get destroyed. However, it needs to check a lot of boxes so that it doesn't. Because we're already saying Pokemon with guns. And it has its own name. You know what I'm saying? So You gotta take that leap of faith, but also check a lot of boxes for it to not get screwed by the trash reviewers that just love Pokemon so much that they're gonna just blankly mess up the reviews, and then the people that actually want something that Pokemon is never gonna create. It's not a bad hot take, but it ain't a new game ain't gonna get destroyed because again, Power Word is literally the prime example of that.
I 100% agree. And I mean, I would go as far as to say Nintendo as a whole is living just off the fact that it's Nintendo. To just take it a step further.
That's another one that's on the list, but go ahead.
And I mean, I love Nintendo, and I'm guilty of it. I mean, I'm absolutely guilty of it. I love Nintendo. I love their games. I love Pokemon. I mean, they re-released Fire Red, Leaf Green for $20. Everybody thinks it's a scam, and I bought it without thinking twice. Like maybe I'm a bootlicker for Nintendo. I don't know. Like it's the word that they like to use now. So I mean, I definitely agree because, and as much as I love Pokemon, I could absolutely agree that Sword and Shield was not really a good game, and it was a big step down from what we were used to in Pokemon. I mean, like graphically and everything, it upgraded, but the routes in Sword and Shield are some of the most pathetic routes in all of Pokemon. Like there's almost nothing. It's like you on the route for like 5 seconds and then you're done.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
So
especially on the bike.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, they had the thing was like the big open world area part of it where you just go around catching stuff, but it just didn't
Yeah.
really like hit. And then even like Scarlet and Violet, it was a step up from Sword and Shield, but it was not optimized to really run properly on the Switch One. And everybody talked about how it was a good game, but it was like it had a lot of like graphical errors. It was laggy in some spots. Like it was very hard to play on the Switch One. And like yeah, I mean it's been a thing though that but amongst Pokemon fans that the quality of the games have been going down over the years. I think people have called that out, but there's they're calling it out while still playing the game and buying the game at the same time. So that's why you don't see any results. But I hope, and it really does look like this Wind and Waves is them taking like, look, we know y'all have not been satisfied with these games, and so now we're about to bring you something worthy of the name Pokemon. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, and just it's looking like they're gonna bring it back and give you some actual quality and not just hang on the nostalgia and the fact that us, millennials, 30-year-olds are going to go buy the newest Pokemon game because we've just been playing Pokemon our whole life.
See, Eli?
I mean, I definitely agree with the guys too. I mean, I'm a sucker for the Pokemon franchise. I'm a sucker for just Nintendo as a brand. Obviously, like I'm planning on watching the Mario movie multiple times. But like Pokemon, and I definitely agree. Like Pokemon, the games, man. What the last Pokemon game I played was Sword, and then also Let's Go Pikachu, and like I barely finished Sword, and I think I played maybe a couple hours of like Let's Go Pikachu, and I was like, I'm good. I mean, whether it's nostalgia, whether it's the brand itself, I mean, I love Pokemon. I get all the swagger and like, if there's like a movie out or whatever, I watch it. I watched the show religiously back in the day. With regards to like if a new IP comes out and then they would get destroyed. No, I'm with you on this. Like Pal World is the greatest example. Very similar gameplay, but you add like a couple of different elements, like building your own fort and like you have guns and like there's more than just like the boss battle, right? You get to play with other people. So I don't think like I think there's definitely more room for like new IPs and for more creativity, but like I mean to be honest, I'm okay with like the Pokemon just like living off their brand. I'm okay with that. If I'm in a mood to buy another Pokemon game, I will, but whatever keeps them alive. So I'll leave it at that.
I think I agree with y'all to a certain extent. I think he was kind of saying that if a game comes out and they have those same mechanics that Pokemon has been putting out, then it would get bomb review, like it would fail.
But
That's
we
what
know
I
that's
think he
not
was
true
saying.
because we got
You
Power
know,
World.
so but yeah, I think people they're just kind of living off their name, which is it's cool. It is what it is. I like Pokemon, but just like Caroline, it's been way longer for me. It was Gold and Silver was the last one I played, so it's been many years. But I'm eager to get back into a Pokemon game maybe this week while I'm on my flight. So we will
There's a
see.
lot of Pokopia memes, by the way.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. So
maybe the thing is not traditional Pokemon, but like spin-off Pokemon like
yeah,
Pokopia.
I'm thinking about getting that. So
Yeah.
we'll see. If I do, I will let you guys know how it goes. I mean, I don't want to do this one, but we've all played it, so I'm going to do it. Orange Bomb says, Clair Obscure isn't really that great of a game, let alone a good one. It's pretty trash. It's not an RPG. Clair Obscure feels like some sort of Frankenstein of various RPG mechanics with a story and aesthetics that reek of childish minimalistic edge. The only reason it'll get a Game of the Year nomination is basically being a token artistry game and promptly getting ignored. Or BS. It's a way, or it BS this way into the awards, and the collective will disregard it as a rigged vote.
I'm assuming this is before the Gaming Awards.
Yes. So I mean, I'm gonna start off just to get my little. I don't know what this fool Orange Bomb talking about, but he talking crazy. He talking insane. This dude is out of his mind. And you guys know, once again, I don't play the single player. That game's great. I love it. I love the characters. I don't know. I feel the RPG mechanics. I mean, BJ, you were there on Saturday. Like my boy Torrance was like, "Man, you played an RPG? Like this is out of my wheelhouse. This ain't something I do." I don't know what he's talking about. No RPG mechanics, a bad story. He says like childish, minimalistic edge. I mean, I don't know what he was smoking before he got on there, but it was something good. I like to have some of it. If I like to have some of it or whatever he's drinking. But he's crazy. Orange Bob, you're out your mind. I'm sorry. That's all I had to say, y'all.
I mean, hey, that person's stupid. Or either stupid or hasn't lived enough life. Literally, that game right there tackles so many themes. And I know it was a topic on the last episode about who they hired to join the team, the person that didn't play the game. I watched a little interview, and she comes from a background of like HBO Max, and we all know HBO Max stories are well written. Like Bridgerton, you ain't heard a trash take on Bridgerton. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, to that take, this take is stupid. As far as the story is amazing because the person that wrote the story never played a game. So that tells you took a person that is an expert at writing a story and then you built the game around it, which I feel like is the best way to make a game, especially a single player game. Don't get gamers, they don't know how a game is supposed to go. They just want to know how to want to operate the game, which ends up making a game be bad or not a memorable story. Like God of War is a good story because it pulls off of Greek mythology, which is something that you already done pull people in, and then you made a game around it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the Far Cry games were great stories built, and you built the game around it. And you can tell what games don't make it because of their story. How you gonna say you a solo player story game, and your story is trash? Like that's why Last of Us got a TV show and a part two because it was a great story and then a game around it. You know what I'm saying? So that take is stupid. Orange who? Bob?
Orange Bob.
Yeah, he bombed that take. Sound like our current POTS.
Hold on, man. Go ahead, VJ Caroline.
Now, y'all know that I was saying that I felt
My
that
gosh.
the game was a little overrated. I was saying that. And so, I mean, he had me in the first half, but then he started going a little too far. Like he started going a little too far. Like I could agree that the game was a little overhyped, but to say it was trash and not a good game is you're just going too far. Did you play the game? Like I don't
No.
feel like this person actually played the game, or like you said, maybe he's just too young. He can't understand the message that is being sent through this game. And I'm
For
big
the
on
best.
narrative. I'm big on narrative. I love a good story. I love drama. I love all that. Like I love games that make me feel something, you know. And most of my issues were with just whatever gameplay, but story wise, the game was magnificent. And I would never say that the game was trash. And I would never even say that the game is bad. I just hype factor. I felt like it was a little overhyped, and mostly that's because we have been starved of good games these past few years. So when this game came out, everybody just lost their shit. Like, yo, this is like the great. Like I don't know. Like when you start calling the greatest game of all time is when you start losing me a little bit. But to say that the game is trash is going absolutely too far. Like I can't agree with them. Like I just can't. Like again, if you want to say it was a little overhyped, you would have me, but you can't say the game is trash. Like there's no way you could play the game, understand what the game is trying to tell you, and then say that it's trash. Like it's just no way. See, I think they were smoking a little bit of that good for sure.
Caroline,
See,
go
like,
ahead.
I don't even think, I don't know, this guy does not know what he's talking about. Like, I don't even think it was overhyped because, like, when we first talked about it, when we went through, like, that review of, like, when, it was part of, like, South of Midnight, we are all like, kind of like, okay, yeah, that seems pretty cool, but I don't think it was overhyped. I think it came out of nowhere. And like once the game came out, people were just like, "This is amazing!" Like everybody's got it, and I think that's where the hype comes from. Is like after people played, and they're like, "Hey, you gotta play this game."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how we played. Definitely, that's how I played. Like you guys are hyping it up so much. I'm with BJ on it too, though. Like, is it the greatest game of all time? I don't think so, but I'm definitely like enjoying it. Like the amount of hours I really put into it. Like I enjoy the storyline. The music is amazing. Like the soundtrack is definitely on my playlist, like my regular playlist. It's more than just a story. There's the music, there's the gameplay. Like I don't know, what is this guy talking about? What are these hot takes, man? Like they're crazy. I mean, I get that they're hot takes, but they're supposed to be
BJ
controversial, not
White
like
hot.
and Caroline, what? So my only like a take counter argument or a question I have for you guys is like BJ. I know you like Final Fantasy. Carolina, let's just pretend you said Metroid is your favorite game ever or Breath of the Wild. How did you come to that? Like what? Like what if someone said that's not the greatest game of all time? Like how did you guys like? Is it because it's too soon? Like why can't they say that? It's because it's too soon, too early. Like no more time needs to pass. Like why is that? Why don't you guys like that they're saying that?
maybe for me, like the story was compelling, but like when I think of like my greatest game of all time, it's like one of those games where like I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna want to play it again. Like right now, I'm at the and maybe it has to do with time, like my greatest game of all time. I've played through it like 10 times at least, and I'm still gonna want to play it because like that I enjoyed the story that much. I enjoyed the music that much. I enjoyed the gameplay. It's a combination of all that, and maybe I'm just like so attached to my game of all time, like best game of all time, that like I'm not giving Claire Obscura a chance. Sure, would it be maybe like one of my top 10 games? Sure, absolutely. Like, but it doesn't stick to me the way that other games have. And again, to your point, maybe it's a time thing. Um, maybe that's like I don't know, like that's how I see it at least.
Okay, BJ,
I mean, full transparency, I could agree with Caroline in that maybe I'm just stuck in what my favorite games are growing up and whatever, that I just can't accept that this game is better than those games. Like maybe it could be a little bit of that. But there's also, like this game, I don't know. When I think about it, like this game took from some of the greatest games of all time to be what it is, right? So can we really call it the greatest game of all time? It's only as
I
good
mean,
because it took from some of the greatest games of all time. Like I don't know, like I said, part of it
if
is
it's
probably just me being.
like a basketball player, a football player, a car,
I mean, that's
take
true,
from
but I
people.
mean, I'll use this like as much as I love Kobe. We know he copied off Jordan, and we know that everybody still calls Jordan the GOAT. They don't call Kobe the GOAT, right? You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
that's a hot take right there. That's a hot take.
Is it? I mean, if you ask me, I'm gonna say Kobe's the GOAT personally.
Yeah,
But
me too. But they
but
still say,
yeah,
yeah.
and Jordan is still considered the GOAT to mostly everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, can it be the greatest game of all time if it just you know took bits and pieces of every? I mean, but maybe that's how you get to the greatest thing ever. Like for me personally, it's probably more of the me not wanting to let go of my nostalgia of my favorite games and not just wanting to be like letting it go. Like, no, this can't be better than Final Fantasy X because this is my favorite game ever, and it just will always be that no matter what. And maybe I'm just being old and holding on to that. But then also to Caroline's point, like I don't see my like Final Fantasy X is a game that I do like a playthrough of like every year, and I've been playing this game like for the past 20 something years probably. I don't see myself going back wanting to go. I played Claire the first time, and that was enough for me. Like I don't need to go back and do everything else or go through and play the game a bunch of times. But even that though, I don't know. It could just be I'm just old. Like, cause even that, can I blame Claire for that? Maybe it's just I'm not the same person I was when I was playing these other games a million times in a row. So it's tough. It's tough.
You guys hit on two. Like I said, we're gonna try. I ask so many questions. We're gonna skip a lot of them. Some this one right here was by multiple people. And when I mean multiple, I went through a list. I was searching for a couple hours. This was like on 20 people's list. I can't really have something on it because I have never played it, but I know two people on here who did. I'm just gonna put what they said. God of War is overrated. There you go. There you go. What they said. That's what they said. Multiple people. I'm just telling you.
That is quite the hot take right there. Like I mean, I don't know. Like it's tough, man, because everything is opinion. Like I love Greek mythology in general. Like before even God of War, like I've always loved Greek mythology. So for me, it could just be because it was based off. And I even I love the newer games, but I really like the OG trilogy better. But because I just prefer Greek mythology, it's just something that I always liked and always took interest in. So I don't know. I don't think that the game is overrated at all. I mean, the sales, everything. Well, I mean, I guess the sales, none of that matters if you're saying it's overrated. Um, I mean, if you ask me, I'm just gonna say he doesn't know what he's talking about. Like I mean, I don't know.
Remember, this was multiple. This one, or they don't know what they're talking about. I get you.
They don't
Yeah,
know what they're talking about, man. We talking about. I mean, as far as action games, like name me a better series. I mean, what you got? Like, as far as just action game, action adventure, name me one better.
I never played God of War, so I don't.
See, you picked this. See, I see you picked this because all right. See, I know I understand what you because I know you like to hate on PlayStation.
He said,
so.
"I understand it now."
He
I said I pick. Hold on. I said I picked stuff from all. It's some ones on here that's irritating to me. I picked something for all of us on here. All of us.
I ain't gonna say it's overrated because when people say overrated, they be like, it shouldn't deserve the hype that it gets. Because when people say something is overrated, it's really they don't understand the hype of what it is. That's like if everybody says this specific food is like amazing and you just don't like it, that don't mean it's overrated. That just means your ass didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like saying
right.
Disney is overrated. It's like no, Disney built its reputation because if it was overrated, people would realize how trash it truly is and wouldn't support it. It wouldn't last as long as it did. God of War is not overrated. I've seen it on other people's hot takes. It's not. They just either don't like what it's bringing to the table.
So you've seen it before?
I've seen it. I definitely have seen it.
Okay.
I mean, I would appreciate if we dive into other people in Greek mythology. Like if we had more Greek mythology games that kind of tied into God of War, because I think Kratos is overrated because I'm fucking tired of him. Like, if we talk about Greek mythology, he is at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to people we could be talking about.
Damn.
He ain't... Who's really talking about the God of War?
I
Who's talking about that for real?
And BJ, I resent what you said, man. Like, I play Last of Us.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where the game about Athena at? Like, that was a game I played. It was about Greeks and stuff like that. It was on Xbox. I got the game. I just gotta go. I'll go get it. But it
was like Hades is all Greek.
Huh?
Hades is all Greek.
Yeah, so like, where is the game about Hades? Where is the game like where we dive into these other things? Like, why is it from the perspective of him? Because he got screwed over to kill his wife? Okay, good, compelling story. We're done now. You know what I'm saying? We're moving on. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
you're a resentful. You got tricked by people that ain't shit anyway. So okay, we're done. Let's bury that hatchet. But it's not overrated. Like, because even if you go back and play it right now, it's still a great game. And it probably
about to remake it.
And honestly, the first three games are stacking up against current games. If you talk about a solo player game, I'm pretty sure God of War story is shitting on a lot of the current game stories. For sure.
I mean, again, but it's easier when you hanging off the back of like some of the most popular fiction that there is. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm sorry they tapped into a popularity or a piece of information that was just sitting on the table. And they got there first.
Yeah.
So why is God of War popular in the first place? Is it gameplay? More is it story? Is it kind of like the whole thing? Like,
I mean, I would say it's a mixture of all those things, and also the fact that it was a very people love their brutality. It was a very brutal and gory game that was doing things that at the time only like Mortal Kombat was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I will also give it that. But I will definitely say the main part of it is the fact that it's based in Greek mythology. That is the number one reason why.
Number one.
It has the popularity that it has.
Let's go to.
Like I haven't played the game, but it's definitely on my my wish list, bucket list of like series I should probably try because I
Yeah,
love Greek mythology too.
They about to hook you up, baby.
I love the Hades series because of the Greek
Yeah.
references and the Greek gods and all the boons that you can get from them. So like God of War is definitely on the list.
Yeah, and it kind of works. Kratos kind of works the same way. Like he's going through, he's working with the gods and getting boons from the gods, and then eventually it turns into him killing all the gods. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's what
very
happens in
interesting.
Hades. Eventually, well, you have gods that help you, and you eventually you kill Hades, right?
Kratos realized that gods don't give a damn about each other, let alone other people. Okay, they're gods. If I'm the god of hell, I don't give a damn about nothing living. Okay.
And I was like that in Greek mythology. Didn't
You
give
know
a
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I
Purgatory,
wish I could
wherever.
say I played it. Unless it's free, I ain't gonna be able to play it. So like that Last of Us was free and it got me into the franchise. Unless I got it for free, I ain't spending my money on that.
Okay. Pokopia.
I ain't
You gonna
spending
buy
my money on
Pokopia?
that. What's wrong?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
I mean,
Pokey? That's
but you
Pokemon.
play Crystal. That ain't got nothing to do with this. But you don't like Animal Crossing.
Who?
You said Tom Nook is a scam.
Tom Nook
He
is
is, but I love Animal
Oh,
Crossing.
you don't.
I was
you don't
one of
think
the
you
very
finna get-
first
you don't
Animal
think you
Crossing
finna get
adopters.
Tom Crook by Ditto? Me.
That don't. I still like the game. What are you talking about? I still like
Okay, I
Animal
guess.
Crossing.
Okay.
Ditto's gonna
Tom Nook's
transform
just an
into Tom
asshole.
Nook.
He a thief. He a thief, man.
Crook Ditto.
This
Not
one
true.
that from Ryan C. This one I've been talking about for a minute. I thought this was interesting. Game characters should be leveled so that all can compete. Game characters should be leveled so that all can compete.
Explain
And
that more.
I'm gonna take this to a further step. So he had a longer post, but I kind of condensed it. So game characters and teams. So I've stated this before. When you're playing a Dragon Ball Z game, I guess we could say Mortal Kombat to be a little bit more with the times, or you guys all watch anime, so whoever the strongest anime, that person, when you play that video game, and they have Broly on there, or they have Super Saiyan Goku 4, no one's gonna pick Krillin because Krillin can't win. And I think there should be a certain level, and Ryan C thinks there should be a certain level where they're at this level and they both can compete. And if you're skilled enough, you should be able to beat Goku with Krillin. I think that should be a thing. When the Pistons were bad, the Lions were bad. If you were skilled enough, you should be able to beat the Patriots or whatever like that, the Eagles. And I think all games should be like that. But they have to start at their level. You don't have some games right now like even the teams or even Krillin and Goku have the same power. That doesn't make sense because that's not how it really is.
So is this specific to fighting games then?
This guy said game character, so it sounded like he was talking about fighting games.
I think it really means like their stats are like equal to each other. But then that would I can see why, but it's
well, he said they should stay at their same. He said they should stay at their same level. But they should still all be able to win in a match.
Well, I feel like that's all. I mean, unless someone, and I mean, technically that's being fixed when people do what is it? When they nerf people or when they boost people in updates. I mean, that's I feel like that's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't, if a skilled person takes a trash character and beats somebody that's a broken character, I mean, I feel like that comes from the skill level. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in Smash, I feel like there is a superior player that can play, at least one person that can play every single one of those characters and still win a championship. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Donkey Kong is like one of the top 5 characters that you pick that will automatically make you win. Because I've seen some trash.
So you watch, I know you a One Piece guy, right?
Yeah.
One Piece? So Luffy, is he the strongest person on there, I'm assuming?
Not.
Yeah, he's like
Definitely
the main
not.
character,
Okay.
but he's definitely not
He's
strong.
He's just the main character, he's not.
Definitely not.
Okay, so think of like one of the weaker characters on there going against the strongest character, and then they in the video game. Do you think, and you know how they are on the show? So this weak character, to me, I think what he's saying is this character should be able to beat them based on their TV show levels.
No, definitely not. Because if that's the case, there would be some people people would never play because they knew they would never win.
Right, but what I'm saying, not what he's saying is if that person has the skill enough, which you just said, they should be able to pick them.
I feel like
Absolutely.
Yeah, they should, because everyone is beatable. You know what I'm saying?
Because why would I pick Luffy or whoever? I don't know the character's name. Excuse me,
good.
sorry.
Yeah.
But why would I pick him Why would I
I
pick
get what you
him
mean. Yeah.
and then the other guys at the same level when they're not that same level on the show? It doesn't make the sense to put them in a game and then they're on the same
Because in
level.
a
To
show,
me,
it's already written how they're gonna be. In a game, you can't. You gotta power scale it because you have your own. You have external input. You know what I'm saying? That's like if Tony Stark got into a fight with the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk would definitely win, and Tony Stark ain't got shit to do. Like, okay, if we had the Hulk versus Batman, Batman is not beating the Hulk with no prep time. That could be a hot take myself.
mm-hmm.
But the Hulk is beating his ass. Like, ain't no video game input gonna make it win. Like, even in a game, I mean, again, I feel like that hot take is kind of all over the place. That's just me personally. Because when you nerf a character, people have nerf characters because they were broken, or they boost characters because they were too weak. So his hot take is currently being ongoingly dissolved. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna be quiet. I've been talking too much.
No, you could.
I mean, clearly none of these people ever played like the most recent of all the Dragon Ball fighting games, where literally the story of the game was there was something that was affecting all the characters that literally was putting them all on the same level. Like that was literally part of the story of the game, is that Krillin was on the same level as Goku. Because I can't remember all the exact details of it, but they were all on the same level. And then in the game, I mean, Krillin was like he was more of like a support, but he was like one of the better supports, and he was on like everybody's team. Another thing about it is, at least for fighting games, you have to think about just like these games, like they work on like a delicate balance. Like you can't have a character. I mean, well, you're always, and it's almost impossible, but you're always gonna have certain characters that are better than other characters, and that don't necessarily mean that it's gonna automatically be Goku. Sometimes, depending on it, just depends on how it go, and then it depends on the players, and then it depends on how the players find out how to work a character, like how their move set works. Like Krillin, like I said, he was like one of the best support characters, like one of your like best 2 or 3 man in Dragon Ball fighters at the time. For until they balance it, and then he becomes one of the worst ones, and then now like one of the other characters like is one of the best. So it's hard to find perfect balance in these games. But I don't think there's ever been a time where there was a character that was bad just because they were who they were, except for like maybe like Hercule in like the old Budokai games back in the day. Hercule used to be like a terrible character because he was Hercule, which is fair and it was funny. Or like I guess like or Dan in Street Fighter also. But even then, like if you get a good enough player that's good enough at the game, they'll be spanking you with Dan all day long.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I threw my own bias in there. Go ahead, Caroline.
Sorry, no, I mean, you can't really compare the TV shows with video games because video games adds another element to
That's where they came from.
but like it just adds another element. Like and you have the control, like you have the ability to change the destiny of the characters, right? Like to not to sound too cliche, but like I don't know, it's like kind of like Dilo was saying, the story on the show is already set. Like you know who's gonna win, that's already set and all that. But like I don't know, I feel like I mean, isn't that what the beauty of video games are? Like you can actually take what you love and enjoy and kind of make your own story out of it. If that
Yeah,
makes sense based on your gameplay.
and then
You know what I
usually
mean? Like it's
I don't want to cut you off, sorry. But I'll say like
no,
usually
no,
a video game has its own contained story that don't even have nothing to do with the show.
right.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, maybe I threw my own stuff in there because this is one that I'm passionate about. I'm saying he was saying one thing, characters to be level. I'm saying if this person, and the best example I can give is a sports game. BJ, I don't know a trash team, the Atlanta Hawks. If you pick the Warriors and I pick the Hawks and I can beat you with they don't scale when you play in those games, they do not scale them. So if you pick a trash team, the whatever Lions, and I pick the Patriots and you beat me with the Lions, they don't scale those two things. You just pick the trash team and I pick the good team. And you can beat the person.
Well, yeah.
So if someone picks Krillin and someone picks Goku, they shouldn't even those two out. There's no point of picking them then.
You said they shouldn't even them out?
Nope. I just gave you in the sports.
Yeah, but then it's like, okay, now you got a completely worthless character that nobody ever gonna pick.
Unless you're really good and you can beat them.
Okay, but no matter what, Krillin has never beaten Goku. Like, He never
just
coming
said
close
it's a
to me,
video
though.
game.
Okay,
It's a video game.
Okay, Andre, let me help you with this. Let's say I'm playing Krillin and Goku, right? And we know Krillin's attack power is not the best, right? And let's say we have a timer.
Yeah.
Even if I'm good, there's only so much.
What if you don't get hit?
There's only so much damage I'm gonna put on you with your bulked up defense in that amount of time, so I'm automatically gonna lose. So there has to be some.
What if you don't get hit?
Huh?
What if you don't
Me?
get hit? What if the person
Let me
who's
say
playing with
something, Andre.
Krillin doesn't get
Andre,
hit? I've been playing a lot of
I'ma tell
games,
you
but
right
y'all
now,
talk at this
in a
conversation. Y'all
Gears of War
talking to the wrong
situation,
person.
Ain't no way.
This ain't you can't put gears in there.
Okay, so certain guns have
The best thing I can put in there is the
certain
sports.
guns ain't stronger than other ones.
Yes.
So if I had a Boltok only gonna do so much damage to your health, right? Versus something like a Lancer that's spraying you
Boltok's
the hell
strong.
down.
Huh?
Right?
Uh-huh. I'm getting where you're
But
going.
what I'm saying is, if you don't scale those guns to a certain point, there's only so much a snub is gonna do versus a Lancer. Even if I don't get
So
hit.
why no? Nobody, you or BJ, or I mean Caroline, but she ain't really. Y'all ain't said nothing about my sports example. Why don't they scale those teams then?
I mean, from what I feel like, because that's based off real life people, so it's easier to give them a stat.
That is true too. Because if a team, okay, so if a team get good, can they then buff their scale on the game in real time? Like let's say we had 2K,
Yes.
right? And a team get better,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they both
they do that.
can
They do that. They do
Isn't
do
that
that.
scaling
Yes.
it to them based off of real results?
Scaling it, they're not scaling the two team. When we talk about the fighting games, they scale the people to each other. So
Kind of,
Goku
but
and
not
Krillin
really.
are not
But
at the same
not
level.
really.
But not because, like, it's a different kind of scale. Like, they're not scaled together because of the show or anything. It's more so based
the
off
attack
of
itself is scaled.
the like
Because-
skill set of
That's
the
what
character. Like, maybe, like, I don't want to start getting into frame data and all of that, but like maybe Goku just got better frame data. Like, he can punch on your block and you like can't. You know how you be feeling like you can't fight back
Yeah.
or whatever. It's usually because of the frames and people know how to like manipulate it where they end in a combo with plus frames and they're able to go again. Like, I can start breaking down the whole fighting game thing.
If Goku's weakest attack will knock out half of Krillin's health, there is no point in playing. There's literally no point.
Exactly.
In
Like, you
because
just pick
Goku's
Goku every time.
Kamehameha, Super Saiyan 4 ain't doing nothing
Still
to
moving.
Krillin's Destructo Disc.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, the gap between the Lions and the Patriots at the time when Lions was at their worst and they was at their best.
9 championships. Go ahead, because you know I hate the Patriots. So
The gap,
8, 9
though,
championships.
think about the
go
gap.
ahead.
Like, it
I
could
know what
happen.
it
Like,
is.
it's not likely, but you know that's why they play the game any given Sunday, right? Like, anybody could win. Krillin at no
So
point
exactly the
ever
same thing.
is ever gonna touch Goku. Never. No matter what
We
he can
just
train.
said- Caroline just said this is a
Fighting
game.
different though, because you can't scale it to nothing tangible. You have to do putting up. You have to.
It's
say,
contained within
you
itself.
have to say a Destructo Disc can only do 160 damage. A Kamehameha can only do 262 damage. Like it's
Spirit
a numbers
bomb
game at
can't
that point.
destroy the world.
A Spirit Bomb is not.
But at no point when you start the game should Goku and Krillin have the same health. That doesn't make sense.
Actually, they might not.
They might not.
Characters do have different health. Like,
Characters,
Broly
yeah.
generally has more health than other characters in the game.
It just doesn't.
But what you're telling me is Krillin can still win.
Why not?
Yes, Krillin can. Yeah,
I feel like.
yeah, but
Krillin-
then
I feel like Krillin
don't put
could-
him in the game.
Let me tell you something. This is a hot take because a lot of people think Goku, when they say Goku versus people and they be like, Goku would lose. Goku would die just from the stupidity of himself. He would be so gullible to let
He is
himself
pretty dumb.
like if I said a hot take at a convention. I said Hidan from Naruto that once he gets your blood and he stab himself, he is a voodoo doll. You are dead. He is killing any fucking body when he get a piece of your blood. I don't give a fuck if you a Super Saiyan. I don't give a fuck if you were a Superman. If Hidan from Naruto gets a drop of your blood and absorbs it and stabs himself in the heart, you are dead. I don't care how strong you are. If he gets Sailor Moon's piece of blood, she is dead.
Hey, she is the one man. Don't play.
You
hey,
stab
don't
somebody
mess
in
with
their
her,
heart,
man.
they're
Hey.
dead. I don't know nobody that's
Oh,
living
God.
without a heart. Nobody. That's organic being.
Sailor Jupiter to be
I don't give a
exact.
damn. All Sailor Moon would die.
Sailor Jupiter.
Okay, and so yeah.
Sailor Jupiter was my favorite, by the way.
Me too. Me too. Growing up, my
Oh,
favorite.
that lightning girl.
I love that show. Let's go one more because like I said, we got 2. I have a ton more, but I'm gonna let y'all pick an attack. This is for all of us, an attack on us with nostalgia or an attack on us in current day. Nostalgia or current day?
Attack on Us. What?
Which category?
Give me
Which
nostalgia.
category? They're gonna attack on. They are attacking us with nostalgia, or they are attacking us with current day. I heard one nostalgia.
Oh, they absolutely attacking us with nostalgia these days.
Well, hold on, I'm gonna read
No,
it.
he's
y'all want
asking
to go
which
with
category you want to go down. Because
That's
there's
like,
two.
which
this
category
is
you
a
want to go with?
category.
Yeah,
This is
so
a
pick a
category.
category:
Yes.
nostalgia
So
or
they're
current.
gonna. It's either gonna be attack on us gamers, and it's gonna be attack on nostalgia, or it's gonna be attack on the current day.
I'm gonna go current.
Caroline, you're
you
the
deciding
deciding.
factor. Which one?
And the deciding factor. Jesus,
I already know
where's
what
the
you gonna
coin
pick.
flip?
I already.
You do?
Go ahead, pick
Okay.
it. Go ahead. I already know what you're gonna pick. See, so,
She don't even know.
I know what she's gonna
I
pick.
guess let's do current day. Current day.
Current day.
Yeah.
All right. Is that what you thought, Dilo?
I did think she was gonna pick current day because she was looking. I feel like she was looking around. She was like, I always let nostalgia get to me. So she said,
Feel like I did get nostalgia get to me. Let's just do something different.
You gamers are a part of the problem. Pre-orders, microtransactions outweigh cycles. Publishers did not create these episodes. Excuse me. Publisher did not create these episodes and games. Players continue to reinforce them constantly with long wait times, continue buying them. And then they gave examples, things like GTA, things like Pokemon. So they're kind of saying we're part of the problem with microtransactions, still getting pre-orders, still buying these games for expensive prices, excuse me. They kind of attacked us right there. They're saying we're part of the gaming industry, how it is today. And I'm gonna lie, I still sometimes pre-order stuff.
So you're talking about for current day?
I'm not saying that they won't buy games. Yeah, they won't buy games. I'm not gonna stop buying games. I'm just gonna be buying less games because of the stupid market prices and like the games are not. I don't know. Like if it's a bad game or if it's oversaturating, I'm just gonna buy less games. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop buying games.
Yeah, I'm not stopping buying games.
I could see a side saying we're the problem with some of those. Like microtransactions, we're not the problem. Because you can
Not us.
No, I'm saying like the gamers are the problem.
Gamer, okay,
because
yeah.
Microtransactions are still they're out of all them topics, they're the most optional out of anything. Like you can force your way to play a game that's pay to play and still play for free. You know what I'm saying? Pre-ordering a game, I mean, if I want a game, I'm gonna pre-order it. But then again, I could also say I could back out. Like I could just back out my pre-order. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I see the first trailer, I go pre-order Clear Obscure, and then I see another game, I see the gameplay, I back out. You know what I'm saying? As far as buying games for high prices, the only way we gonna know if it's trash is by paying for it. Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet. It's kind of like now with gas prices. I can complain all I want. I still gotta take my ass to work. So what's the point of complaining?
Hot take from real life, and the people laugh at me. I don't know what gas prices are. I go to the gas station. I put the thing in there, and
There's nothing
I
I
have
can
no clue.
I've heard
there's nothing I can do.
That is true. I've heard other people say that too. Actually,
It's like what,
I mean, admittedly, I look at it, but again, I'm still gonna pay for it. I mean,
what I'm gonna tell my employer, hey, I'm choosing not to waste money on gas and not come to work. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just be fired. Moving on. You know what I'm saying? Like with a game, I mean, you do have more optional leeway with it, but it's kind of like, dang, I guess I do gotta shell out this money if I really want to play this game.
yeah,
You gotta do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now, like Caroline said, you can slow. They're gonna mess up the as much the amount, the quantity of how many people buy it, because you start raising the price, you gonna start what do they call it? Opting people out. What do they call it? Buying people out. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Pricing them out.
out?
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we're not really the problem, but I can see why we like Pokemon games. As they say, y'all still gonna buy the game even though it's trash.
Yep. True.
And that's true too. But you know, you got a chokehold on folks.
PJ, anything?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's hard to tell, but I feel like this is gonna happen no matter what. Like if I don't buy, I don't know. I mean, I guess, and that's where he's coming from. Is like, why he's saying that we're the problem. But like you say, what I'm supposed to do? Just completely deprive myself from what I enjoy now because they raised the price. Like I don't know. Like I'm not finna. Or I guess you could, just stick to older stuff or wait till something go on
that's what some
sale.
people did say that. Yeah, older
I
stuff.
mean, it's options to it. Maybe we could have a little more willpower, and maybe we would. I don't know if that would result to us seeing better quality. Like I know I see a lot of people always say that that's the reason why we don't get quality games no more is because people are just gonna buy anything anyway. I dang near don't even think that that's true because I don't think a developer is just purposely like pushing out a bad game because they're just gonna buy it anyway. I think they're still trying to make a good game and just failing at it in some cases. Like I don't think that because we're just buying these games is the reason why the games are bad. Like I think that genuinely some companies are just not hitting the mark on what they want to do.
I got a
So
prime
I
Here,
example
mean,
I
from
looked
West
something
Carolina.
up. So I looked up video game sales between 2024 and 2025. So this is what they say. US video game sales in 2025 grew 1% to 60 billion, which is like 20% surge in subscriptions and mobile revenue. But physical game sales hit a record low. Hardware units declined 8% despite that. So I don't know if that's going to change people's opinion on like did we ruin buying games, but like I think the trend is that it's moving in a different direction. But I think they're also like the subscription thing's a lot cheaper than buying the physical game itself, right? Like, I mean, for the Nintendo subscription, it's $50 a year.
It's
I get access to
cheaper
X amount of
on the
games,
front
right?
end. It's cheaper on the front end and more expensive on the
Mm-hmm.
back end.
Okay.
I mean,
So I don't know.
So
Does it ruin it? Maybe I don't know if games like the modern day gamer is ruining gaming, but I think it's more like games nowadays are just evolving and people are finding ways to game other than like the physical hardware and we're doing through subscription services and I don't know, it's probably going to keep evolving and people are going to find ways to find games whether it's I don't know that many people that are actually buying more of the expensive games now that I think about it. People are just switching to subscription services. So
I'm still gonna buy them. So whether we the problem or not, I'm still gonna buy them.
man, say
So
prime example.
it is what it is.
You could try to go buy Heart Gold on DS right now. That game's still gonna be $40. But people complaining that Fire Red Leaf Green is $20.
if you want a physical copy of that game, it's gonna cost you like $100, by the way.
But
that's the bootlicker response, so I'm not
here's
supposed to
the
say
thing
that.
though. Even that, like if I were to go to
Bootleg.
GameStop right now and try to buy that game, it's not because it's people trying to resell it or anything. It's literally like why is look at this. This is Heart Gold. Why?
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah,
And it's not.
yeah.
You get
And
what
you
I'm
probably
saying?
ain't getting no case or nothing with that. You just getting
And
just
yeah,
the
I'm gonna
cartridge.
keep buying my games. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Yeah, I'm gonna keep buying my games.
So,
What the hell are they talking about?
Tried to find the Yoshi bucket here in Dallas and Frisco, and they sold out on it, and I was really sad.
Definitely.
Dang.
You got to
They're
come
all
down
gone.
south, probably. I would
Really?
recommend
I
calling.
told you to send me something. And, let me know. I would have went up there and tried to get you one.
I know.
If they
I
sold
actually
out.
tried to get my friend to get me one. He said they were sold out already. I'm like, what the man? Maybe, but they said they're gonna have more during like the movie day, which I can't go to opening night anyways because I'm working.
So I just counted. So I apologize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had like 12 more. So we're gonna stop there because it's getting long. We got
Be another episode.
This next episode gonna go quick. So I did tell you the next episode will be out. We about to record it right after this. We are gonna be wearing the same thing, so don't come at us. Hey, they ain't shower. Hey, like we gonna be having the same shit on. All right, same background. Don't come at us.
Hey, it's crazy because that's exactly what somebody would try to say too. Man.
They was like, damn, y'all, So this is episode 67, like we said, 6, 7. My students at school don't even say it no more. So
they're old.
So it was a fad for like what, a year?
It's only the old people saying it now.
yeah. So
So
and
good
we'll
for
catch
them.
y'all on the next one. Yep.